How should I walk? Hello, good evening, and the chat right here on Channel One TV with me, Ekow Koomson. I mean, today's chat, we are not going to be in studio. We are going to be here at the Independence Square because we are coming to you live from the Independence Square with the National Vigil Candlelight Ceremony for Daddy Lumba. Our legend passed last week, and so we are here to, celebrate him in such a solemn ceremony where we are having a candlelight vigil organized by the Creative Arts Agency where they get to celebrate this legend. I mean, Daddy Lumba's career spanned over 30 years. This man gave himself to, the creative industry in Ghana and even the world at large. He was able to produce over 30 albums and over 200 songs to his credit. This man actually touched the lives of many people. Notable amongst them is Oforian Ponsa, because he was able to have an album with Oforian Ponsa to actually use his power and his leverage to lift the artist Oforian Ponsa. So he owes him so much credit for that as well. And when the news of his passing was announced, a lot of people have been at his residence over the past week to actually commensurate with the family, because this is such a huge hit for the creative industry right here in Ghana. My name is Ekow Koomson, and you can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson, Koomson spelled with a double N. Today we are having a solemn ceremony where we are celebrating Daddy Lumba. We are talking about what he has been able to do. We'll be engaging few industry people here as well to actually tell the story and the life and the person Daddy Lumba that they engaged as well. We'll go for a quick break. When we return, we have more for you right here on the chat, coming to you live from the Independence Square, the National Candlelight Vigil for Daddy Lumba. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.
Mr. Engineer, get me loud on the monitors, please. Mr. Engineer. Modern Roman, I'm on to the man's side. If I, oh, Janya Ikimau, I'm fans, I see you. If I, the modern Roman, I'm boom, 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 boom. If I, oh, Janya Ikimau, I'm fans, I see you. If I, it's the Namu Suti, Namakupa Sue. If I, I want to be going, I want to be yes, na misuyo mido baba come on papa I think papa more than dancing papa anaji dia mipa na misuyo mido baba come on papa I think papa more than dancing papa sesumiye kasa Engineer. If I dream to be in the Mako, if I need your room, if I assassin your costume, assassin your costume, if I dream to be in the Mako, Konye Jokrum Kruma, Assassin, bullshit, shit, assassin, bullshit, say Mido, Unkwa, Mother Roman, I want to the man's side. If I more than Yankee, I'm fancy, I see you video. If I see Mother Roman, now boom, 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 boom. If I more than Yankee, I'm fancy, I see you video. If I would the mommy more so would the Tamakuma so, baby, baby, baby. If I don't go to be go where can't service us, baby, baby, baby. Mommy, the Tamakuma so a bit of or baby. I'm Kanoma. President Kofua. And you wait, call me Sefakai, a chairman general. Chairman Simin dedicated you way. And for my company for hanging out. And can President Kufua Yamishra, or yet you're good to me. Chairman, I had already a samami. Woo! For you, yeah, me and Yanga to me, we press you and I'm micro. I'm Kanume, yeah, I'm Kanume, and press you and I'm micro. I'm Kanuma, could you meet me crab for you? Yeah, me and Yanga to me,
You're welcome back to the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. We are coming to you live today from the Independence Square where we are having the National Candlelight Vigil for Daddy Lumba, for the passing of Daddy Lumba. I mean, it was such a sad news last week that we received that Daddy Lumba is no more with us, a man that has actually blazed the trail when it comes to Ghanaian music, especially high life music. So today we are here to celebrate him, a national candlelight vigil ceremony to actually celebrate the man, Daddy Lumba. And it's such an honor to have right here with me Mr. Gideon Ayikwe, who is the Executive Secretary for the Creative Arts Agency. Hi Gideon, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I mean, this is such a beautiful thing to see. And but before we come to that, how did you receive the passing of Daddy Lumba? I mean, being a creative person who has been in that mix for a long time.
Well, I did not believe it. I mean, previously we've heard that before, so I thought it was one of those. We were in Cape Coast, in fact, organizing the Panel Fest. That's right. And when Abeku showed it to me on his phone, and I said, no, Abeku, it's one of those hoaxes, you know. And then he made a few calls and came back to me and said, hey, Gideon, it's true. I said, no, that can be. This can be, because this is coming at the back of that Arcades then. And so, I mean, how can we lose such styles, apart from that, I mean, this is somebody that's so unique that, the vacuum he created will be very, very difficult to fill. And so it was, honestly, I haven't still come to terms with it, but then what can you do? Once I saw the family, we went to pay homage to the family at home, and then when I saw the family, I said, oh God, and then it dawned on me that, this is in fact a fact, Daddy Lumba, I say, is an era.
You say it's a what?
He's an era.
Wow. Tell me more about that.
Because, I mean, look at someone, when they started, himself and Nana Champon, yes, Oyaka Quentum, yes, Aban Saka and so on. Yeah, those were the days. They went to West Germany to go and hustle. And they realized they have a talent that they can feed on, and the talent can rather take care of them. And they started. Well, along the line, they had to go their separate ways, but for consistency, 40 good years, Daddy Lumba has been very consistent, dropping album after album, and for each of the albums, you can't take out one track that's bad. Every track is fantastic.
Let me put you on the spot. Can you tell me if I say one, it will be difficult, your top 2 or maximum 3 Daddy Lumba songs?
My top one is Obiato Mesubo. Yes. And then
are you trying to say someone?
The finest one is the remix.
Oh.
With Achame Kwame and Kwabna Kwabna.
And I can bet your favorite line is Sena will see me, yes, so Sena be. Is that it?
Every line is fine for me. But where I love most is the rap. The rap of Achame Kwame. I mean, you didn't value me. Now you're seeing I'm moving around with that, Daddy Lumba. Now you're getting closer. What I'm saying is, I mean, this is a fantastic guy. Lyrically, rhythmically, instrumentally, he's fantastic. When he drops the lyrics, sometimes very controversial. You have to think about it and take it your own way. Meanings are read into it when he's playing contemporary secular high life. But then when he delves into the Gospels, then it's another thing. Because a lot of musicians have actually gone from secular to gospel, and they end up messing up their career because they can't sustain themselves. No, they can't sustain themselves in there. But this guy goes and comes. He goes and comes. I can tell you that this is a vacuum that cannot be filled. His style cannot be copied. We cannot have another Daddy Lumba. No, he's an era. He's gone. Maybe someday.
Wow.
But I don't know about the near future.
But that's such a bold statement to make. But let's talk about the National Candlelight Vigil ceremony that we are having here at the Independence Square to celebrate Daddy Lumba. What actually made you come to the realization that this is something that we have to do to celebrate this icon?
It just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. I mean, as soon as he fell and I realized he's fallen, I said, no, let's do something in his honor. I know that other places, people would sing dirges, they have flowers, they deposit on whether the person's photo or the casket or whatever. Other places, candles are lit and people observe, and commemorate the person. Yes, in that respect. So let's do something like that for him. And then I spoke to my team, where can we do this? National Theatre, wherever we chose, it's already been booked. Yeah, so I said, no, let's go to the Independence Square. We may not fill the place up, but then we would have made an impression. Yeah, everybody else who loves Daddy Lumba, come, let's do this together. Yes, and so that's the program for tonight. Yeah, it has to be a candlelight vigil. Everybody must have a candle. At a point, I'll make sure everybody has a candle.
Wow.
Before we commence the candle business.
All right. That's very good. But I mean, your expectations from tonight, I can see quite a number of people. I see seats arranged, the stage is set. But the number of people I see behind the barricade is quite overwhelming. I mean, your expectations for the night, and how do you feel about what you've seen so far?
Well, we made provision for 500 special guests. We've given out invitations for 500 special guests, including the family. But then, 500 invitations, but then we made provision for 1,000 chairs, so that at least if we're overwhelmed, assuming that somebody did not get an invitation, yet a person comes and the person is a special guest, then the person can have a seat. If the seats are not filled, we would ask those standing to go and sit on them. because you invite people, you give them the cards, they may decide not to come.
Yeah.
And there are other activities going on here and there, but we're hoping to have a good time. Not a jolly good time, but that is in commemoration of our brother, celebrate our brother, remember who he is, what he is to Ghanaians. Ghanaians love him, no doubt about that. I mean, listen to what's playing. Fantastic tracks.
I love it.
He's something else, honestly.
Beautiful. But, I mean, people are seeing this for the first time. I mean, being done for a legend of his status. Is this something that is going to stay with the Creative Arts Agency? Is this going to be a one-time thing? Is this something that we are going to continue? Looking at the number of legends, it's not like we are preempted there or we are prophesying doom. They shouldn't die now. But looking at the number of legends we have, what do we do?
Well, I'm not hoping to say that. I mean, somebody should pass away for us to do this. Yeah. No, because we have a program for our legends, and we're going to have very soon. Now you say it. It's part of our itinerary as Creative Arts. Yes, and we're going to have Legends Nights. We're going to have High Life Legends Nights, and so on and so forth. There are programs that we have arranged for people like these. Indeed, he was on the bill of one of those. Unfortunately, he did not live to see it. And he would have loved it, we are sure. Yeah, because he was one of the ultimate winners, or ultimates, and those to be celebrated, yes. So what I can say is that for him, this is one off, but then there'll be concerts in his honor every year. Yes, that's what the Creative Arts Agency wants to do.
All right.
There'll be concerts in his honor every year. For those other ones that are living, we'll also be celebrating you whilst you live. So don't die, please.
Great. Thank you very much, Executive Secretary for the Creative Arts Agency, Mr. Gideon Ayikwe. I mean, it's an honor speaking to you.
My pleasure always.
I've been listening to this one for the longest time, so it's an honor having you here. But thank you very much, and we are looking forward to such a wonderful and a beautiful ceremony as well. Good job. All right, so there we had Mr. Gideon Ayikwe, the Executive Secretary for the Creative Arts Agency. Under their auspices, we are having this National Candlelight Vigil ceremony in honor of Daddy Lumba, our legend that passed a week ago. Also, I have here a man who has actually done so many things. The man, he has so many parts, and also he's a member for projects and special projects and communications with music. Daddy Bosco. A lot of people will call him, but I call him a lot of people say Ahuma Bosco, but I call him Daddy Bosco. Actually, Daddy B. How you doing?
Pleasure's mine. I'm good.
How you feeling about, tonight? Your feeling, your emotions. Can you describe it in a way?
It's mixed feelings. Sadness at the transition of Daddy Lumba, but excitement at the fact that the nation is celebrating him. And I think first off, I'd like to commend Gideon Ayikwe for this brilliant initiative. He called and he said, Daddy B, this is what I want us to do for Daddy Lumba. Hold a candlelight vigil. And I thought it was a great idea. And within a number of days, for him and his team to be able to pull this off, I think it deserves some commendation, yeah.
All right, great. Now, I want us to go but a little bit, because I know last week when this news was broken, you were at the Pana Fest. I think you were in Cape Coast at that time, actually looking forward to having such a great one, and then you heard the news. How did you receive the news of his passing?
Initially, there was doubt. Daddy Lumba has been dead a number of times. I remember when we went with the Honorable Minister to the family to greet the family. Rex Omar said that the first thing he did was call Roman father and ask him, is this another of those things those boys do? So it took some time until, we got the confirmation that DL had actually passed. And it was a shock because, DL is just 60. He's just 60. And nobody expected this. Yes, we're aware of his frailty in terms of his sickness and thing. But nobody expected that DL will pass away so soon. So it was a shock.
All right. Now, let's look at how we can actually celebrate and protect his legacy, because a lot of people are calling for this. A lot of people are saying, how do we protect his legacy? How do we celebrate him as well? I mean, people are saying we should build a music museum for him. People are saying we should, build a statue for him, all of these things. What will be your contribution to this conversation about celebrating him?
What I'll say is that when we launched the Black Star Experience recently, right here across the street, His Excellency instructed that Ejako Nimo be celebrated while he's alive. So I will extend this conversation about celebrating Lumba to establishing a National Hall of Fame where our celebrities are actually celebrated while they are alive. Yes, we can do posthumous celebrations for those who have gone before, but I strongly recommend that we use the transition of Lumba as a springboard for us to establish a National Hall of Fame to celebrate our heroes. Yeah.
Great. Now, from Musica, what are going to be your contributions to the works of Daddy Lumba? What should we look forward to from Musica as well? As the head of special projects and communications, anything in the pipeline for the celebration of Daddy Lumba?
So the union is solidly in touch with the organizers of this and the family. Indeed, when we went there on Monday with the Honorable Minister, the President of Musica, Mr. Simons, assured the family that we're going to be working with them every step of the way. So in terms of getting a state-assisted burial for him, the union will play its role. And then beyond that, we will ensure that this conversation about a National Hall of Fame is implemented so that at least people like Lumba will be accorded their rightful place in our history.
Thank you very much, Daddy Bosco. I really appreciate you so much. It's always an honor having you on the show. Today we are coming live from the Independence Square, actually. We are mostly in studio, but today we are out. All right. Thank you very much. I love you so much. Anyway, so there we have Daddy Ahuma Bosco Okanse, who is the head for special projects and communications at Musica. We are celebrating this man, who passed a week ago, Daddy Lumba, Charles Kojofosu. That's his real name, but I know most people don't even know him as Charles Kojofosu because his name that everybody knows is Daddy Lumba, a name that he got for producing the song Lumba Lumba, and we give him the name Daddy Lumba. Some 30, 40 years ago, this might teamed up with a champion and they were able to come up with their first album, Ekow Koomson. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I have here the matriarch. Yes, the matriarch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how I'm choosing to welcome her. Ago, give us the opening line.
I'm the royal town crier. I'm the queen of my poetic woman queendom. I'm the goddess of African savannas, jungles, rivers, and oceans. I am the lioness, I am the tigress, and I am the Ghanaian mermaid.
It's okay. Hold it. But I can see you are clad in, red and black. We are in mourning season, but a lot of people see it as celebration. The legacy of Daddy Lumba, how do you see it? How do you appreciate it? How do you, talk about it with, people who may not have come into contact with him?
See, the thing is that I was saying earlier to somebody that when we say someone is a legend, we think that the person has to go before they become a legend. But there's a reason why we say they are living legends, and Daddy Lumba was a living legend. It's so obvious. All over the world, look at how he's being celebrated. Look at how people are talking about him, talking about his music. And many of these people don't even understand Chi. In fact, my account is very shaky. So I can't say that I understood everything he ever sang. But when you do listen to it, the melody, and then the spirit that he puts into the music, you can feel it. And that's where the connection is. And that's why they say music is a universal language. But for me as a poet and as a woman of words, the little that I do understand, he had a command over language. It's not just Chi or Akan. He had a command over language in general. Most of the things that you'd hear him say in his music, they weren't things that were structured proverbs already. He created his own metaphors and symbolism. And that tells you that this man understood language and he used it to create beautiful things. And that's where the legacy is. He wasn't just singing for singing's sake. He was documenting life as he lived it for a generation that experienced him in real time. And that's where the magic is.
All right. Now, when you look at people, I mean, we are now in the Gen Z era. What do you think these guys or people yet unborn are going to miss when it comes to the man Daddy Lumba, his works and everything? What are people going to miss, especially people who never got to experience him, people who never got to listen to his songs when he was alive?
So, you know, when you go to a funeral, there are certain songs you hear. Many of them are Lumba songs. You may not know it, but they are there. You go to weddings, especially traditional marriage ceremonies. Many of the songs you hear are Lumba songs. In church, some of the songs that you are dancing to and jumping and doing the Gen Z steps to and putting your Amapiano vibes in there. I'm telling you. And that's the legacy. So the thing is, now that he's passed, it's unfortunate. But when sad things like this happen, that's why we also say it's a celebration of life, because it unearths a whole new appreciation of the person who you're celebrating, whom you're mourning at the same time. But then you introduce him to a new generation, and it's happening. His songs are trending at #1 on Apple Music.
I mean, he passed it.
Absolutely. And that's what it is. So the Gen Zs, the Gen Alphas, and now the Gen Betas who start being born in 2025, they will go to a funeral, they'll watch a clip, hear Ntubia, all these different things, and then they'll begin to understand, okay, just like how you hear Beat It from Michael Jackson, there was a Michael Jackson, but you hear Abin Waha, and then you know there was a Lumba, and that's how it evolves. But I think that I'm hoping that we get to a point where our institutions, especially the higher level institutions, will study the language and the music, incorporate it into the courses. It's important because that's how you institutionalize. You have to now make it theoretical. It has to be etched into something. It was popular culture, but it also needs to become fine art. And that's when we'll really have institutionalized him.
All right. Now let's talk about your role with Channel One TV, who is the head of programs production. What can the media do to keep his legacy on and on and on for years to come?
I mean, it's things like this. Nobody has paid you to be here tonight. But, you know, this is, you know, we at Channel One, we always say we do impact media. At TTFM, we do impact media. This is impact media. Somebody who was very important to Ghana. He's not a politician. He wasn't some philosopher. He was a musician, and that's equally important. So letting people understand that you take airtime and you celebrate someone like this when this national event, national vigil is happening is important. But then playing his songs and also talking about him, that's what we can do.
All right, thank you very much. Apioko will be on stage, and we are looking forward to seeing you as well. Thank you very much, Apioko. She's the head of programs production at Channel One TV. I mean, she's responsible for all the beautiful things that you see on Channel One's TV. I want to say thank you very much to Apioko for being here to actually join in the celebration of Daddy Lumba, a man who has, I mean, people describe as an institution. People describe as, I mean, the man and the myth. I mean, a lot of people are still finding it difficult to uncover who this man truly is. I also have with me here at the National Candlelight Vigil, right here at the National Theatre, Uncle Bessa Simons. Can you please join me? I mean, it's just beautiful to see you, Uncle Bessa Simons. I mean, you've been traveling the length and breadth of the country for the Panafest celebration. How has it been so far? I mean, just a general overview for that.
For
the Panafest celebration.
Yeah, I think the Panafest has been good, and we have enjoyed it. I think today is the last day, and everything is good, and I know it is going to get better next year. Sorry about the sound. They're trying to fix things for the vigil. That's
all right. All right, good. But I mean, you were in Cape Coast when you heard of the passing of Daddy Lumba. I mean, somebody you would have experienced firsthand. I mean, because I mean, you are more or less contemporaries, right? How did you receive the news of his passing?
Well, for me, it was a big shock. And in the first place, you know, it was on the social media. And for me, I've heard this so many times, so it was hard to believe. But normally, what we do is we want to hear from the family, before we can go out and say anything. because it's very risky when you hear such a legend, a great musician like this have passed away. And this is not the first time. People have been saying it. So when I called my source from the family and they confirmed, I know, yes, now I can say something that I will not regret. And so they said they have their lawyer coming to put it out there, and everything was done accordingly. Because first of all, you have to think about the family and respect them, especially their privacy, and know how they want to conduct things, and then you conform to it. But it was very, very sad when I realized that, oh, wow, all of a sudden, you know, it was sudden to everybody, whether you know he was not well or not. Nobody thought we were going to receive a news like this on that fateful day.
All right. Now, you being a high life legend, I mean, a lot of people credit you with that, and also the president of music. What would you say has been the contribution of Daddy Lumba to the high life genre?
I mean, first of all, we cannot write the history of Ghana music without Daddy Lumba's music. I mean, after Ekow Koomson, High Life was something else. But he came in with a new brand of Ghanaian music, a new brand of high life, where the beat is funky, it's high life, it's R&B, all the high life elements were there, but it was new, fresh, and so good to be true. And the whole generation at that time took to this kind of high life. His lyrics, as we go along, this is something we've never heard before. Lumba put some things together that a whole generation took to it, because he was speaking to us, he was advising us, he was making us happy, he was making us dance, he was making us sing, he was making us think. What is he saying? What is the real meaning? I mean, sometimes like in Proverbs, what is, I mean, today someone interpreted some of the lyrics, and what we were singing or hearing was very different from what Lumba meant.
Do you have the lyrics, or can you help us with that as well?
No, I mean, I had this lyric like, on send him the picture. That's not it. You know, that was something else. And today, I mean, hearing, I was asking myself, because I couldn't have done what Lumba had done. His music, his lyrics, and I can tell it doesn't take a minute to do that. He developed the music that came to him. He rehearsed, he practiced. Because I played with Lumba, I played keyboard for Lumba in London. And he came to the rehearsal and he knows everything about his music. And he is welcome to new ideas to enhance the show. And since then, you know, when I'm around, when he's doing his show, you call me, come, and, you know, let's play together.
All right. Now, when you got the opportunity to work with him, I mean, as a keyboardist, and also as somebody who also knows your stuff, because you are somebody who you understand the music. Recently, I saw you on the keyboards, and I'm like, Agobesa has not lost it at all. I mean, how are you able to deal with someone who also knows his stuff and also comes to it, but you also know your stuff and you also come to it? How was the synergy like?
I mean, it was good. The synergy was so good, because if you are playing keyboard for someone, you learn and you try to conform to the person's style to make it better. You don't go there to dominate. No, that would be a wrong move. And so this is what I did. And for me, I am always learning, and I wanted to know what is in his mind. You know, what can I do to enhance the music that I'm playing from such a great musician? And don't forget, Lumba came in making hits after hits, and nobody has done that. This guy was hits in succession. Every song was a hit. So, I mean, if you go to his shows, people will sing with him from beginning to the end. And that's a scale, authentic scale, natural scale, and he developed it. You hear his beat, there's funk in it, Afro beat in it, but still you can tell this is a Ghanaian thing. This is our thing. Yeah. And that is why he has so many followers.
All right. Now, as somebody who is also like the president of music, a lot of people are calling for us to now protect the legacy of these legends who passed. I mean, Nana Mpedu passed, Joel Aka Papa Yanks, and all these legends have passed. And it looks like Daddy Lumba's passing has brought our minds to something that we might have been overlooking over the past few years. What would you say is that thing that we have to do for our legends, both living and those who are gone, to actually keep their works going, their legacy on, for people yet unborn to know that we had people like this in our creative industry here in Ghana?
I mean, our legends like Lumba, like Nana Kwame Ampedu, like CK Man, all the great people we have lost. One thing we didn't do was to document their lives and also have a data that talks about these people, so you can go there and you know when we mention Lumba, we know exactly what Lumba. Even his style of writing should have been documented, because I was just listening to his music and say, did he put pen and paper together to write, or he just poured it out like that? You know, and we need to know all these things, because it will help the young ones to also know that, oh, it's not just that when you get one line, it's finished. No. One line needs to be developed properly, you know, to the end, so that the song has a multiple meaning. Another thing, Lumba, when you listen to his music, you have your own interpretation, because he spoke about life. He spoke about death. You know, he spoke about money. He spoke about the children. He spoke about women. So, I mean, he's a whole study, you know. And for music, what we're doing is, we just spoke to Museum and Monuments. So we're finding a way of starting the music museum in Ghana and fuse it with Hall of Fame. So we are trying to put a good team. We need the right team with the right chemistry to kickstart this, so that if you come to Ghana, you can have all these things there for you. You can visit. It doesn't matter where it will be. Also, we are going to research into how, I mean, like someone was saying, Bob Marley's house in Jamaica. Yes, it's a place people stop to go and see. So what has Lumba got? We have to talk to the family. And the right team with the right chemistry, we can have these monumental images, things that he used to write, the papers he wrote on, you know, put all these things together so people can stop, go there, and they are national assets. And so I think the national should also come in, creative arts should come in, GTA should come in, and all the stakeholders. So Musica, we're going to kickstart that and, you know, take it to where we can take it to, so the next generation can also, you know, build on that.
All right, now a lot of people are calling for a concert in honor of Daddy Lumba. Do you think it's a step in the right direction?
I think it's a step in the right direction, and I can see how big this concert will be. Also, as we speak, as Musica, all my regions are calling. They also want to do something with the youth there, you know, to get to know Lumba's music, to have a concert at their regions. And we are going to work on that. So all over the world, everybody will hear about Lumba. And we have to celebrate this man in a way that all the young musicians can see that if I strive hard, if I make my music and push it to a certain level, I will be celebrated like him.
All right. Thank you very much, Uncle Bessa Simons, president of Musica, right here at the National Candlelight Vigil ceremony in honor of Daddy Lumba. We get to celebrate him in his passing, because this man has actually done so much for the creative industry, especially the Ghana music industry, blazing the trail when it comes to high life music right here in Ghana. I also have here with me DJ Hitman, a team from DLFM. DJ Hitman, and he's the head of events and also a morning show host at DLFM. How you doing? How are you feeling about this? Your boss who, started this for you to be able to, push and, disseminate information past. How did you receive the news of his passing at work? Were you at work even?
No, it was weekend. Actually, I finished the morning show on Friday and called him that I'm on my way to my hometown. So I went to my hometown, and whilst there, I received the news, and it's so sad. Words can't explain how I felt that very moment when I heard the person on of my boss.
All right. But I mean, you having a working relationship with him, I mean, can you tell us what kind of man are we talking about? Because, you know, most people know him as the musician, I mean, as somebody who was always on stage, who was in the studio producing records, but you had the opportunity to work closely with him because he was your boss. Who was this man when it comes to working?
Well, words can't describe his personality. He's a man who is so simple, who would always like you to be on top, whatever you are doing. He always encourages you and always ready to assist you financially whenever you are in need. He's seen it all, and he always encourages his people to do it very, very well when it comes to work. So I don't know how to describe the kind of man he is. I can say he was a fantastic man.
He was a fantastic man. But I mean, you are the head of events from DLFM. Any events that you have lined up to actually celebrate this man? Because a lot of people are calling for his celebration year in, year out. Ever since he passed, I feel like every year he should be celebrated. What are some of the things that we should be looking forward to?
Before his passing on, we're about to do Lumba Fest, an event set for him to celebrate his music legacy. It was going to be a festival. We did his 60th birthday, and we sat down to change the whole celebration into a festival. So we came up with the name Lumba Fest, celebrating his legacy. So we had a couple of activities, music clinic, donations, and it's all shattered. But what I'm going to say is we're going to sit down after his burial. We'll come up with an event to celebrate his legacy.
All right. Thank you very much. I mean, DJ Hitman, for being here with us. I really appreciate you so much. He's the morning show host at DLFM and then also the head of events at DLFM. But we also have, I mean, a number of people here who are here with their candles. I mean, filing past not his body, but they are actually filing past the whole event grounds to celebrate. I mean, Daddy Lumba. I can see on their shirts, Fantasy Club of Daddy Lumba. I think these are members of one of the fan clubs of Daddy Lumba who actually enjoyed his music so much. Event, I mean, is more or less kicked off. So we are here yet to see what is going to be happening on stage, the celebration that will be happening as well. So, I mean, they are going around the whole events ground to actually celebrate this legend they love so much. And already I can count over, I mean, 70, 80 people who have already filed past. You can tell this is such a huge fan club. And they are people who loved Daddy Lumba. I don't think some of them have even had the opportunity to interact with Daddy Lumba personally, but they've been able to, I mean, love this man so much, and they've been able to, I mean, devote themselves to showing this man so much love, because it's very, very important for him to be celebrated. I mean, these are members who I am sure would show up for every single event to be able to, I mean, be there for Daddy Lumba, make sure his events are sold out, make sure he is having such a great and an awesome, I mean, time with them as well. You're still watching the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson, Koomson Sports with a double N. Every Saturday we come to you live from our studios in Tesano. But today we are coming to you live from the Independence Square because we are here to celebrate the legend Daddy Lumba, because he passed a week ago, and we are here at the National Candlelight Vigil in honor of Daddy Lumba, organized by the Creative Arts Agency. I have here a man who, I mean, we are going to engage. Are you a family member?
No, I'm a music producer.
Oh, okay. All right. So we have here a music producer. I mean, your name, please?
Ekow Koomson of Easy Way Music Production.
Oh, Ekow Koomson of Easy Way Music Production. I mean, did you get opportunity to ever work with Daddy Lumba?
No, I had the opportunity. I met him once, but I've not worked with him before.
All right. Now, as a music producer, I need to ask you this question. When you look at his works and his productions, I mean, what are some of the things that shocks you about some of his productions?
The lyrics, you know, and the way, you know, all the things that he's been saying in music, one way or the other, one will touch you.
Do you have anyone that touched you at any point in time?
The latest one, can you remember the latest?
Ofuna Cancer Phone?
No, not that one.
Yentiobia.
No.
Which one is that? We can actually look for it on the streaming platform. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just move to the streaming platforms to see the latest one from Daddy Lumba before he passed. I mean, even on my own DSP, I have Daddy Lumba on there as well, celebrating with him. Is it Gold Digger?
Not the gold.
Oh, so which one is that?
Not as we are going now.
You remember. Anyway, but we're talking about his production works. I mean, would you have wished to ever work with him, and why would you have wanted to work with him?
Oh, exactly. I think he's somebody that if you work with, you will make money, because I remember those days when anytime Daddy want to release, it's like other producers has to stop, because it's going to be like a queue. You understand? And I've worked with Elder Dr. Mreku, Oboba J. Adofo, Teacher Boatin, you know, and most of the airway songs and most of the Presby songs. But anytime that is coming up, I'm telling you, it's not easy.
All right. Now, what would be your message to all the people who feel like, oh, high life is for the old, high life is not something that we should push, high life is not something that we should focus on? What would you have to say to all these people?
High life, I can tell you, is even like a gospel. Most songs, I remember most of the Oboba J. Adofo songs are being played at some of the churches, because the advice and all those things that you see in those songs are good. You understand? So high life should stay. That is for us. We can't do anything apart from high life. And we need to polish high life to go higher and higher. Look at Daddy Lumba. So we have to work towards that.
All right. Thank you very much. He's the producer for Easy Way Productions. It's been an honor having you here. And I hope you get to enjoy yourself and have a good time as well. Good one there. You're still watching the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. We'll go for a quick break. When we return, we have more for you right here at the National Candlelight Vigil Ceremony in honor of Daddy Lumba, a legend of the Ghana music industry that passed a week ago. We'll be right back after this break.
President Kufuor Nyamishra, Oyedi Obetuni, Chairman, I had already a samami. Woo! For you, Yemi and Yametrivia, Imresu and Amicro. Aquanume, Anume, Aquanume, Imresu and Amicro. Aquanuma, Kojo, Midimikraba for you, Yemi and Yametrivia, Imresu and Amicro. Aquanume, Anume, Aquanume. Nana B. All for you, my boss. Come on, Kojo, me crab for you. Yami and Yamatria, Imrasu and Amicro. Aquanume, Anume, Aquanume, Imraswana Mikro. I can't come saying, come here, be a boo, see a fool. I tune out none down, come on for to a trouble. The smell was the amount for the body go. American 20 is a the venue today. And to me, Baba, please have a man, the work of you. Be any amateur, be a rescue and I'll be crow. I can't know, man, because you made me travel for you. Yeah, me any amateur, be a rescue and I'll be crow.
Anume, gonna know me. Oh, Aquanume, rescue and I'll be crow.
E.T. Oh yeah. And I'm putting my dancing for. I'm for the souvenir, because media to me. I was answering the near coming to me. You see, Bama, whoa, so brand new yard. Charles and Jima, Ghana Video City. Just here, Judy Freeze, any family tell you. Bami, cool, man, say, Bami, cool. Yeah, me and you met me here. I'm one of me grow. I can't know, man, because you made me travel for you. Yeah, me and you met me here. I'm one of me grow. Can't know me, I know me. Oh, I can't know. Or say, oh, yeah, you're better me here. Or say, I didn't know. Who are not called?
Oh, I can't know me. The one of me grow. I can't know me. I know me. I know me.
Sure, and I'll go straight into the question. That's right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. We are here at the National, the Independence Square, ideally National Theatre. We are here at the Independence Square for the National Candlelight Vigil Ceremony for the legend Daddy Lumba. And I know most of you are wondering, who are all these people right behind me? They are members of the Fantasy Club of Daddy Lumba. I hear people have a call and a response. So can you take me through it?
Fantasy. Fantasy. Fantasy.
Wow. Does it mean F4 is your favorite song from Daddy Lumba?
Yeah, as a group.
Wow. Okay, so we'll get into singing a bit of it because I know most of you know the lyrics for that. Is it that every member had to learn the song?
It comes naturally. When you are a lumbacologist, you tend to endure and then soak his lyrics. You get to understand it at some point, and then you can't let go of the lyrics.
All right. Now, you guys, can you tell me what pushed you to say, let's start such a club for Daddy Lumba? I mean, of all the musicians we have in Ghana, why the man Daddy Lumba?
He's the one whose music has had a lot of impact on us individually. So we came together collectively, and then when we started moving to the right direction, we had to allow others to also come in, because we realized that we are not the only people who are in love with Daddy Lumba's works. So we opened our doors for a lot of people, and then they are coming. We are okay.
Wow. Where is this group located?
It's a global thing. Because of social media, we meet twice in a year, but we do a lot of our activities on WhatsApp. And then on weekends, if we have to attend any program in connection with any of our members, we show up in a membership form, and then we bus ourselves, and then we go.
All right. Now, I know most of you have been to Daddy Lumba's performances and everything. Which one would you say was the standout performance for you? When you are there, how is the feeling like when you get to see the man and then you get to enjoy him when he's live in action on stage?
Personally, I think the last one, his 60th birthday, you could see the joy on his face. You could see that he was happy to be there, though physically, you could also see he wasn't that fit, but he was very okay, doing a lot of stuff for us. So I enjoyed the passion with which he played into the activities that he did that day.
All right. Sorry, now let's talk about the impact that this group through Daddy Lumba is doing. I hear you have a couple of projects that you've been able to, put up or in honor of Daddy Lumba. Some you've named after his dad and everything. Can you tell us a little bit about that and, why the need to have such, projects for him?
We believe that he became an institution than a single person. And we know that institutions do have impact on the society. So when we came together, we said, look, he's aging. And then he's the most impactful musician in Ghana. So why don't we do something in his name? What can we do? Let's get into the society, do something for the public in his name. Let the public that has been rooting for him get a feel of whatever he has become as an institution. So we decided to do health screenings. We've done a couple of them. We've done a couple of feeding the streets, where the minimum that we feed is 700 people per an activity. Then the biggest one was to build a clinic for his paternal hometown. When we went there, we realized that they lacked health facility. And then, because of the constant mentioning of his mom's name in his songs, Instituto became more popular than his paternal hometown. So we decided to go there, do the thing for him. We did it to a certain level, then we took it to him and said, look, I love this, but look, because my dad is from there, I have the name already, so why don't you put my dad's name on it so that it will be in his memory? We said, fine. So if you go there, I learned you've been there before. It's called J.K. Fosu Memorial Church Compound. We did it for him, and he was named after his father through his blessings.
All right. Now, it was, from what you say, it was his decision to make sure this is named after his father.
Of course, he practically told us the name on the 10th of August 2024, right, that he wanted the edifice to be named after his dad. It was actually on that same day that for the first time he asked for a favor in his life. He asked us to erect a statue in his honor, which we promised him to do, but unfortunately he couldn't live to say it.
All right. So is this statue something that you guys are going to do?
Of course, last year we sent a letter to KMA because he specifically said he wanted it in Kumasi. So we sent a letter to KMA, but the then KMA boss, Sampine, he was a bit busy because he was moving into the election era and he was a bit busy. Now there's a change of government, there's a new KMA boss, which is Honorable Zuba. We will do a follow-up and then present another letter for a joint in Kumasi. We will also go to Menchia and talk to Menchia for a place in Kumasi so that we can erect it there.
All right. Thank you very much. Fantastic club of Daddy Lumba, touching lives positively. Now, I'll give you guys the opportunity to sing your favorite song, which is Yen Fodo, for everybody to get to enjoy that as well. So, let's go, guys.
Nipa medi chebio, timinye ye tiabreo, yesia japadi e bebrebe ya, yen fan kweti asama kwano wate, wodi wani aba usafo hine dia, esue wuntribu, enti dadie mese momiefa odo, nanedu mensa, ofri jamase chichire, chenra polipo. Ao pape nanasi owuatem obiani wa wakwa di bimpen obrane soane e de wusinio missing na den kra na da samare to me fi ohun se yi tete abakwa sam che yense konfo anochi be pie ye memu ha no yo wanwani anochi dua body anko twane danu ha anochi sakoje awie ye draba anochi kona se wa ma hey, yadibeti yanfu ni ejai pese minkuminye onyanku bi ochire na ayabo ano madi ebi yemienu ayaji bi o.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Wow. It's okay. I understand why you say you have to be a lumbacologist to be able to join this club. Thank you very much. But can people get to join this club? How do they join as well?
Of course, if you want to join, we are open for people, but we have 4 cardinal requirements. You have to love Lumba as a person and love his songs. You have to have good heart for humanity. You have to have time that you dedicate to this thing that we are doing. And of course, you should be ready to contribute your quota when needed.
All right. Are you guys going to be at the funeral?
We are here.
I know. I deliberately asked that. I just wanted to hear what you guys would say. They said they are here. The funeral is for them. Thank you very much, Fantasy Club of Daddy Lumba. It's been an honor having you here, and I look forward to actually following up on it as well, right here on the chat. You're still watching the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. It's been an honor, and we are going to continue with this conversation because we have a lot of people here who are here to celebrate. Daddy Lumba, they are here to celebrate the life of Daddy Lumba. We have the National Candlelight Vigil Ceremony here at the National Theatre where they are celebrating Daddy Lumba, and it's just an honor to be here to celebrate this man and to actually throw the spotlight on him as well. I can see here SP Kofi Sapper, who is here as well with us.
I'm doing well, and yourself?
I'm doing very, very fantastic as well. We are here to celebrate a man who has actually touched so many lives with his music. How did you receive the news of his passing? And what will be your words to celebrate him as well?
In fact, initially, I refused to accept it until we had an official statement that indeed that is passed on. And I couldn't control myself because everybody, except that you were born today, all of us have benefited immensely from that. And he even promised he would do one track that did not materialize until God has called him. So I did not receive the news easily at all.
All right. Now, as somebody who is also big on lyrics, what would you say is the impact of his lyrics when it comes to Daddy Lumba? How critical were lyrics to him?
Song lyrics. That is the way he cultured his so different from, I may say, many of us. He was thoughtful, and he was actually a poet. All his songs. Ghana has lost a gem.
Wow. Do you think we are going to ever get somebody in the caliber of Daddy Lumba again in the Ghana music industry?
Well, there's nothing difficult for God, and we pray that we will get his time.
All right. We could only pray. Thank you very much, SP. It's been an honor having you here. And we are still here at the National Candlelight Vigil Ceremony here at the Independence Square, where we are celebrating the man, Daddy Lumba. He was such a great man to actually be here with. But I also have here with me, sorry, mommy, the legend Pat Thomas. He's right here with us at the national ceremony. Dada Pat, how do you feel right now, being here at the National Candlelight Celebration for Daddy Lumba, a man, your contemporary who has actually passed? How are you feeling at this moment?
Thank you. I'm feeling sad, but I got to be here.
Wow. Now, what would you say has been his contribution to Ghana music when you look at Daddy Lumba?
His contribution is a lot, immense, wonderful, and it's so amazing. It's so much. Wow. He's done so much that we can't talk about it.
Wow. Thank you very much, Daddy. It's been an honor having you here, and thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate you for coming as well. So, a lot of people are here to celebrate Daddy Lumba for the good work that he has done. We have the National Candlelight Vigil Ceremony organized under the auspices of the Creative Arts Agency. And it's just beautiful to see as well. I have here the UNESCO ambassador as well, who is here to celebrate with us. How are you feeling? Hearing about this. You are not Ghanaian, but you are here at a Ghanaian ceremony to actually celebrate a global icon. How's the feeling for you?
First of all, for us, Daddy Lumba is a son of the continent. He was the ambassador of a great country, which is really Ghana. but you have to know that he has touched the hearts of millions beyond even the borders of this country, because his lyrics, his melodies, and also the resilience that was really being displayed in the words that he was singing touched many lives, even though sometimes in a very local language. Some of us were just dancing with the rhythm because when you hear the melody, you cannot really stand still. So there was something that will really touch you. But even beyond the rhythm and the melody, there was also the words that will speak deep into the emotion and the hearts of people. He is part of what UNESCO considered the high life. And we're working with the experts, and we are hoping that by the end of this year, high life will be inscribed. And we know that all Ghana will want to see that this recognition of high life will also bear a legacy of Daddy Lumba. Again, yeah.
Thank you very, very much. I mean, to put you on the spot, do you have a favorite song of Daddy Lumba?
Too early, but I think I'm listening to the big crowd behind me. But I will dance all because it's high life.
All right, I recommend one, and it's a popular one. It's titled Ankwanoma.
That's Ankwanoma.
It's called Ankwanoma.
Ankwanoma. What's the meaning?
Yeah. Ankwanoma.
Ankwanoma.
Good. Okay. So UNESCO Ambassador is going to enjoy that one as well. And I also have a few people here as well who are celebrating the life of Daddy Lumba. This man has touched so many lives. He has been, an influence on many when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to music, when it comes to production. This man's production was, great, and he was able to actually touch so many lives when it comes to the Ghana music industry, the creative landscape at large. And we are here at the National Candlelight Ceremony to celebrate him as well for all the good works that he has done. We will be bringing you, still bringing you live pictures from the Independence Square for the National Candlelight Ceremony in honor of Daddy Lumba, a man that passed a week ago. We were here in Ghana, we heard of the news of his passing, and it was not a pleasant thing to take at all. A lot of people were hit, and people have been trying to come to terms with it, but a week on, we've still not heard anything from him as a person, which means that the man is truly gone. He has had to deal with this a couple of times, which is having to, deal with the news of his passing a couple of times. So it's quite sad. It's quite sad to hear that Daddy Lumba is not with us anymore. But hey, this is a man that we have to celebrate, and we are looking forward to actually pushing him to, to the world. His legacy has to be protected. His impact has to be protected, and we have to do so much to be able to protect this man as well. Daddy Lumba's lyrics, a lot of people are saying, people even think he was singing about things that were not nice and cool, but a lot of people actually feel like this man actually touched their lives so much. So right behind me, you can see this is actually members of Fantasy Club who are here to join in the ceremony for the National Candlelight Vigil ceremony for Daddy Lumba, a man that has touched their lives in so many ways. And so there you have it. Oh my God! Wouldn't you want to be a member of this? Group already. It's just beautiful to see, and they are here in their numbers. You see a lot of people here, the old, the young. They are here in their numbers, and it's just beautiful to see as well. Most of us are super excited. Most of us are here because the man is gone, but his legacy still lives on, and we are really, really happy to be seeing a day like this, to celebrate a day like this with him. It's just beautiful to see something like this. It's good to celebrate a man like this. We have a lot of people here who are here to celebrate Daddy Lumba. The music will come. The music will come. But I mean, you are here to celebrate Daddy Lumba. Can you tell us the impact he has had on your life? I mean, which song of his is your favorite?
Ankwanoma.
Wow. Now, what is it about Ankwanoma that you love so much?
You know, says a lot. I mean, tells so many stories, you know, about life. You know, it's just amazing. A storyteller. You know, Daddy Lumba is a legend.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
Great. It's good to see as well. We have a lot of people here who are here to. You want to hear music? I mean, why do you want to hear music so quickly?
That's why we came here.
That's why you came here. But you're here to celebrate a man. They'll play it for you.
So play the music for us.
Oh, what's your favorite? Which song do you want to hear?
Enkode.
And then Enkode.
Adiano.
Hey, Adiabe. There you have it as well. Somebody says his favorite is Enkode. I mean, this man has so many songs. Enkode, Makramo, Yemfodo, Adakatia. I mean, so many songs that, I mean, Daddy Lumba has. And oh, yeah. Somebody here is saying that, what's your favorite song?
Nyamishrama.
Wow. Nyamisama. Oh. Hey, your favorite song?
Yeah, your favorite boy to Eric. Lumba did you want me pepper? Or day, before Sebo. Be brown, ye. That day, before Sebo. I want you no chira. Minister to boy be Jimmy, boga be Jimmy, eh? Abiwa.
Oh, Pesca. What's your favorite song?
Abiwa.
Oh, nice. That is your favorite song?
Yes, so I like the one song is Baby I Love You. I love nice song, and I want the high song, the song which is very nice about something like I don't know how to say it, but Lumba is very good.
Wow, thank you very much. Maybe your favorite song from Daddy Lumba?
And that's so hobo bia.
Oh, and that's so obia. Good one there. Your favorite song from Daddy Lumba?
Makoma want toffee.
Oh, Charlie, people are just mentioning songs. Your favorite song?
Skasem.
Oh, Sikasem. Kodakiwo. Dakia Kobi Maso. That's good. Your favorite song?
And most of us who do not see a dual and Puano and Yeda. I'm not so I am cold.
Hey, Sele, people really know Daddy Lumba songs. I mean, what's your favorite song from Daddy Lumba?
Sikasem.
Why? But it shouldn't bother you. I mean, men will give you money.
Yes, yes, Sikao. I Sikada Bola Suka, some Fabi.
Wow, wow, that's good.
Almost Scantonkwa. Hospital no free.
That was such a lie. Yes, Sikatokwa because hospital is not free. I mean, what he's saying is people say money can't buy life, but he's saying money buys life because hospital bills is never free as well. I mean, I just want to engage a few people to know their favorite songs from Daddy Lumba. What's your favorite song from Daddy Lumba?
Ankwanoma.
Ankwanoma. Me dey make crowd bar for real.
Me yenya metu bibia, me press for anamiko. Ankwanume, anume. Me press for anamiko.
Oh my God, this man is loved. This man is loved. Your favorite Daddy Lumba song?
Ankwanoma.
Oh my God, Ankwanoma is your favorite. Your favorite Daddy Lumba song, Daddy?
Ankwanume.
Oh my God, a lot of people may say Ankwanoma is just beautiful to hear as well. What's your favorite Daddy Lumba song? Can you sing it? Oh my God, she's shy. Oh my God, she's so shy. Oh, people don't know what to hear. Hi, how you doing? Your favorite Daddy Lumba song? Tell me, what's your favorite Daddy Lumba song? Wow. People are actually expressing hope. They're expressing joy. I mean, the man has passed, or the man is no more with us, but we are here celebrating him because, I mean, he touched lives in so many different ways, and we are super happy to do that. Your favorite Daddy Lumba song?
Ankwanoma.
Oh my God, Ankwanoma made me cry for you. Hi, bro. Your favorite Daddy Lumba song?
Adakatia.
Hey, you say,
it reminds me of how, as humans, you have to be mindful of life.
Wow. Thank you very much. And these are the things that people are still talking about as a human, how you must be mindful of life. Your favorite Daddy Lumba song?
Oh, you probably are come on.
That Lumba nyumba na yo de pa.
Yaka Koomson.
Oh. Yaka Koomson. Aho. Kwesi apofo say Yaka Koomson. Adie. Oh Charlie, but oh Ghana so but ara ufu bi maso de ba.
No.
We got it. Nice one. Hi. Beautiful. What's your favorite Daddy Lumba song?
This is Mbain Sana Samakasa.
Says she wants to come in before she speaks. Oh my God. I mean, you're still here watching the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. You can find me on all social media platforms at PK_Koomson. Koomson spelled with a double N. It's beautiful to see a lot of people here who are telling us their favorite Daddy Lumba songs. People really know the man. People understand the man. People really are able to appreciate. Oh my God, guys! See what I just bumped into? Frankie 5. I'm doing good. I know you want to tell me that I'm looking sharp.
Fly, man, from head to toe. Yeah, Charlie, how you feel?
Thank you very much. But we are here to, I don't know, is it to mourn or to celebrate?
It's a mixed feeling.
Oh my God.
We are mourning, but we're excited at the same time. I don't know how heavy it's going to be, Charlie.
Wow. But I mean, the Creative Arts Agency, you guys are putting this together, and it's just a beautiful sight to behold, having the National Candlelight Vigil for Daddy Lumba. I mean, what influenced the decision to actually put something like this together? Why do you think there is a need to have a National Candlelight celebration to celebrate Daddy Lumba?
Look, everywhere across the world, when a legend falls, it happens. When Michael Jackson fell, we saw it in Washington, D.C. When Whitney Houston fell, we saw it in New York. Here, right here in Nigeria, when Mohbad, you remember?
Yeah, Mohbad.
On the street of Nigeria, on the street of Lagos, in Nigeria, we saw huge crowd, with candles, just to celebrate the impact of the legend. Here in Ghana, Daddy Lumba is our icon. Take it or leave it. He's left footprints here, in Africa, and even across the world. And so we cannot sit to let this moment pass us by. We have to honor him with a candlelight vigil. And that's what we are doing here, to show the world that an icon has fallen from right here in Ghana, the center of the world.
Wow. Now, is this something that is going to be happening for legends? Is this something that we are going to continue, or is this a one-off, that's it, and then we move on?
This should, to me, if you ask me, this should be institutionalized for every legend. And we should be able to categorize the legends. And you'll be a friend or legend. So we should be able to categorize them so we can repeatedly do this for them time and time again.
Wow. Thank you very much. I mean, Frankie 5, I appreciate you so much. But it's good to see you. And I have here Roman Father, who was, the long-time manager of Daddy Lumba, until his passing. And, you had opportunity to work with the man. Close relationship with the man. How was he? Because for most of us, he was just the man on radio, on a streaming platform that we listen to. But you had opportunity to work with him.
Let me say thank you so much. And your media outfit has really helped us as we are in our bad mood, bad situation. But let me make this clear. When somebody addressed me as Lumba's manager, I felt uncomfortable.
Why?
Yeah, because when he started his music way back in 1986, and then
you were not there.
I was not there.
I feel you.
Yeah, 1986, and then he came out with their maiden album with Nane Champion.
Yeah, Ekow
Koomson. So and that, you and I,
we were not there.
And who am I? You understand? To claim to be a Lumba's man, I prefer being addressed as Lumba's boy.
Lumba's boy, Lumba's son.
Yes, Lumba's son.
Good. Now tell us about the man. Beyond music production, what kind of man was he?
That Lumba, I dislike using was. You understand? Yeah, I felt sad. You understand?
Still alive.
He's still alive.
Okay.
So I would say Lumba is a different person altogether. He's not a human being. You understand? He's naturally gifted.
Oh.
If you are closer to him, you see that he's a different person altogether. Down to earth. Full of.
Anyway, now I know the words are not coming and it's getting a bit emotional, but can you remember one advice that he gave you that has stuck with you and you think is going to stay with you for the rest of your life? One advice that Lumba gave you?
Yeah, he'll tell you that every human being that you come across, you meet, try to respect him. You understand? You may or you might not know who that person is, and don't wait to know his position before you accord him or her that kind of respect. One thing that people doesn't know about Daddy Lumba, he's an humble man, very humble person. Talking about humility. I know. You know, if you are not closer to somebody that there will be one or two things that you might use your. You understand what I'm saying?
I feel you.
My words are not even coming.
Anyway,
just imagine today, 2nd August, being exactly 1 week of his demise. We are still not out of the shock that we are in.
People are still shocked, actually.
Yeah. You know what? I had a call from Kumasi on Sunday. It's almost 7 people are dead.
Because of the passing of Lumba?
Yes, 7 people. Yes.
Wow. That's pretty sad to hear. Thank you very much, my father. I mean, son of Daddy Lumba, Daddy Lumba's boy. I mean, he worked with Daddy Lumba closely as well. And I want to say a very big thank you to you for sticking and staying with us here at the National Candlelight Vigil for Daddy Lumba. I can hear somebody playing the Atentembeng here to honor and celebrate Daddy Lumba as well. We really appreciate you all for sticking and staying with us. I mean, continue watching Channel 1 TV, but hey, we are signing out here on the chat right here on Channel 1 TV with me, Ekow Koomson. I'll still be here. I'll still be grabbing some pictures, some sites, and some interviews, which will be played back to you later in the day. Salute. My name is Ekow Koomson, and I'm out.